this whole process is, when he made his speech over Twitter, the term SOB is the one that I think rang a bell to a lot of these owners, because now all of a sudden they feel like they're affiliated with the players. But before that, I think if that term would have never been used, we would have never seen any of the owners locking arms on the football field. Me being a fraternity alumni of the NFL, it bothers me throughout this whole process that started last year that a lot of these GMs and owners, to me, I call them cowards going forward because they didn't want to be the ones to allow Colin Kaepernick to continue on with his dream because of the so-called protest. I think the problem with a lot of these owners and a lot of people in America today is we go with open eyes and closed ears. We're not focusing on the message that was sent and that's being sent by a lot of these players and Colin Kaepernick. We're just going with the cloth, the flag, the military, when it's really not about that. My father's an ex-military man, and the thing that he told me is, hey, if you don't stand for anything, you don't stand for nothing. And being an ex-military man, I asked him, I said, do you have a problem with what Colin Kaepernick did? And he said, absolutely not. There are a lot of military men out there who are homeless, who have no medical insurance, who put their lives on the line for us. And yes, we're greatly appreciative of them giving us the right to continue on to have the freedom of speech and do different things in this country, but they're not taken care of. But we're focusing as our leader, a guy who we're supposed to be following, who is over Twitter more than most of any of these teenage kids are. And it's become personal when someone calls him out. Our leader is not supposed to be sensitive. He's supposed to be courageous. He's supposed to lead us into tough times and get us out of tough situations. But now it's become personal anytime anyone mentions his name on any different matter. Steph Curry, LeBron James, Colin Kaepernick. Why is it that you're mentioning their names in your speeches when you're supposed to be focusing on making this world a better place? When all Colin Kaepernick wanted to do was just highlight some of the issues that are going on in the African-American community and also in the minority cities that, we need your help to help us make this better and give us the equality to have the justice and the opportunity as everyone else. And as a former football player, it bothers me that we're constantly talking about the military and the flag instead of talking about the message. And then you look up and you see some of our players, former players, that bothers me, former players who have talked down on Colin Kaepernick of the message he was trying to send and the way that he went about it. Now all of a sudden you are in forces with all the rest of the players and joining up. Yeah, former players. That bothers me because now you look two-faced on national TV to come out and speak negatively on what Colin Kaepernick was trying to spread, but now you're in the forefront and trying to hold hands and lock arms like all of a sudden you're in favor of what's going on.
Got it.